Alright, welcome back to this Super Metroid Commentary.
You came back. I didn't think you would.
I know.
But you did.
I'm so happy.
Click a link in the description to get £20. If you don't know what that is, you're American.
So yeah, if you didn't watch the other parts for some odd reason, we just got the speed booster in Norfair, and yeah.
Yeah, we did.
We did do that, Dom. I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, we got the speed booster, and I'm going the wrong way. So now that we have the speed booster,
where to now?
Hang on, I'm trying to recap. I think we need to go back to the entrance where we can use yeah, we need to go at the ice beam, so we need to go back to the entrance basically. But there's a quicker way back that we can use the speed booster for. So we need to go back through this little next of tunnels here, using the bombs to get through and defeating the enemies with the bombs. So what do you think of the game so far? So
I'm impressed by it. I actually am. For what it is, I'm actually finding it entertaining in modern times.
Well, that's how you know.
Not even from not from a hipster point of view, from a genuine entertainment point of view.
Right, so we charge at the speed booster. Ready with the storm? Ready? Here we go! Ow!
That was fun.
I love it. There was just like a falling, hit your head on the fall over and hit your face animation from Samus or something.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
That would be really funny though. He sort of smacks her face and falls on her ass. That's the power bomb door. Can I get those till we get the power bombs? Obviously.
No way.
You never would have guessed, would you? Right then, so shout speed just here. Whoa.
Oh.
Hey, I wonder if we need to use the power bombs there.
Hint,
nudge. Oh god.
Yeah, oh dear.
And we've got more of these enemies which we can... Well, not a bit. These guys are enemies. These guys help us, but we don't need them. Thanks anyway though, guys. Appreciate it. This is where we get the ice beam. We need to try... Now, these things... I like the sound effect. Let's do the sound effect these guys have when they release the blue orb. It sounds so cool.
So I'm trying to think, Kyle. How many English gaming channels do you know of?
Syndicate.
Yeah.
That's it. I can't think of any more off the top of my... Oh,
I can't
shit.
think of many. Because we're just getting started, really.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't think of any. Any big ones, anyway. First one that pops in my head is Syndicate. Don't comment if you can think of another one. Anyway, we have the ice beam, which is the most overpowered thing ever in Metroid Fusion, because it's the last beam upgrade you get, and it's really fucking powerful. In this game, though, it's still one of the dinkiest upgrades, but it's still rather useful, because we can now freeze enemies and make them temporary platforms, or freeze them to make easier shots. Pardon me, when we actually need to kill them. For example, these things, now if these blue orb things hit, they do quite a bit of damage, about 30 points. However, with the power of the ice beam, we can freeze them.
And how long do they remain frozen?
I don't know, I never actually timed it. I think it's about 15 seconds, something like that.
Yeah, that one under there is just flickering now.
Yeah.
It's probably about 6-7 seconds.
I don't think it's that short. It's plenty of time. These things are very much like the X-Parasites from Metroid. They have a similar design for the X-Parasites from Metroid Fusion. Obviously that wasn't intentional, but I don't know, it's a pretty nice design parallel to touch up on, but yeah, basically enemies become temporary platforms, you just saw there, so.
Hang on, I need to know how long this freeze lasts. I'm gonna download an app, timer, and then we're gonna try this.
You're actually gonna figure out, someone's probably, if any Metroid aficionados are watching this, they've probably already put it in the comments.
Oh well, I'm gonna do this.
Tons. Alright then. You really want to do this?
Stop watching on timer. Just downloading this app.
Why just use the timer app that's already on the iPod?
There's already a timer app?
Yeah, go to the clock. You didn't know?
Is that the clock? I am a noob.
Oh my god, Tom.
This is a new iPod clock.
It's the iPod 5th gen.
Oh, seriously though, have you been on maps recently?
What, Apple Maps?
Yeah. If you go to certain places, like for some reason I was looking at Los Angeles, every building is in 3D. It is awesome.
Yeah.
It's so
That is
cool.
really good. It's still shit for navigation.
Yeah. I know.
Trying to think
But right, okay, I'm ready.
Alright, let me find an enemy for you.
Let's find an enemy.
I'll just go back to here. I've kind of trying to remember where we need to go. I think we need to get the power. You ready?
3, 2, 1, go. Oh,
I'm
here we go.
second
Here we
onto
go.
it.
Here we go.
Can't believe we're doing this.
That's
Yeah,
like
it's
5.5, 6
6
seconds.
Yeah, you were right. Huh.
Yeah.
I thought it was longer than that. Showtime my channel. I've got the ice. Oh, I'm on the way to go. I'm going the wrong way. My bad. Yeah, you're going to find me doing that a lot because while I've played this game, completed it about 4 or 5 times, which still isn't that much compared to some people, I still aren't 100% sure of where I need to go until it finally clicks in my head. Usually, you can figure out where you need to go by the upgrade you get. For example, we just got the ice beam, and when we came down through Lower Brinstar, which is the red area we're going back to now, if you'd have tried to go up rather than straight down, then you'll have realised that there are some ice enemies there that you can't quite... Well, there's some enemies there, those ones that float from side to side, that seem to serve no purpose. However, now that we have the ice beam, we can freeze those enemies and go higher and get the power bombs, which is what we need to access the next area.
You know when you've completed the game,
Yeah.
is there any... Is that the end, or is there like still a free roam element like in
Well,
a lot
basically,
of
what
games?
you can do is once you defeat all the bosses, you pretty much do whatever you want until you go to Torian, then it's a one-way trip. But if you use a save room outside of Torian, then you can pretty much just go back to that area whenever you want and collect all the items for a different outcome.
Because that's a lot of problems with games nowadays. Is when you've completed the main story,
there's nothing
they
else
still
to do.
but you can still wander around. Like it happened on Skyrim and Tomb Raider. You've defeated
GTA.
the enemy, and now they're friends with you or whatever. But they're still killing you. There's still dragons killing you. There's still like rebels killing you on Tomb Raider.
To do,
I know, but it's like irrelevant to the story. The things that you're doing.
Yeah,
Which sometimes
it's mainly for personal gain at that point. Still, it gives you some more. It gives you a bit of replay value, innit?
Yeah, because I'm not big on replaying games. I can't. Well, not for a long time after I've completed it.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't like replaying games immediately after I've completed them. This game is like This game is an exception to that.
Yeah. It's like a big game with like Skyrim or something.
Or GTA.
I couldn't. Or like GTA. A big open world game. I couldn't do it. I've never ever replayed. Like one of my friends has replayed Fallout like 3 or 4 times. And
this is my least
couldn't
favorite
do
room
that.
in the game because it's just so dangerous.
These
Venusaurs here will suck the health out of you, and if you don't get out of them in time, then they'll start sucking life out of you again. Ow! I hate this room. I hate having to come through this room. This room could die in a fire. Stupid room. Picking on me. Powerbomb room. Can't go back that way. I wonder if we're getting the power bombs now. Normally people would go up there, as did I, but I know we need to go down here. So. These enemies right here. These enemies appear again in Metroid Fusion. In that game, the only way you can get hit by them is by walking into them. But they do a crap ton of damage to you. It's unreal. Space noise.
Can you not freeze the Venusaur
You
things?
can't freeze the Venusaurs now. Unfortunately. You can freeze most things about the Venusaurs. Here we get the power bombs. Power bombs aren't a wrestling move, but it's just a super powerful bomb. It is what it says it is.
It's a power bomb.
It's a powerful, yeah.
Have you ever heard of a bomb that
name.
isn't really that powerful? Smoke bomb, I suppose.
yeah, I
Stink
guess.
bomb. They're not
Stink
really
bomb,
powerful.
Well, they're powerful on the nose.
Oh, do you remember that time at school when someone set a stink bomb off?
I think that's happening in every school, but yeah.
No, but like it was year 9. I remember who did it. It was Jacob.
Jacob Wood.
Jacob Wood. He set it off as we were leaving school, and I was coming out late because I had to go get my guitar, and I was on my own, and it was like the worst thing I have that has ever entered my nasal cavity. Ugh.
But now that we have the power bombs, now what we're meant to do is we're meant to go back through that power bomb room, but we're going to take a bit of a detour here. Well, first of all, I'm going to save because this is one of the parts that tends to kill me quite often. But we're going to go on a bit of detour here. By continuing to go up through this area, we can find us. I hit B. I always do that because B is where A is, so I always end up having to switch buttons. It's
I was confused the
weird.
sentence.
It's weird.
B is where A is.
B is, yeah, look. Compared to the controls we're using
Therefore,
now,
therefore science.
we need to move up to the where the B button normally is. I mean, it's just confusing for me. People who've played the giving hell out of the game, they probably don't touch the controls. But I've changed them, so I get confused every now and then. But That's just how I play the game. But as I was saying, we're basically going to take a detour back up through Criteria just after we get the Power Bomb expansion through here.
Kyle, will you be purchasing a Wii U?
At some point, I really want to get a Wii U, mainly for Smash Brothers. Mainly for Smash Brothers 4 or whatever they're gonna call it.
I think it's called Super Smash Brothers in the trailer so far.
Well, that's a working title. They've confirmed that's a working title. But I really want to get a Wii U at some point.
We did mention it in our top 15 E3 game announcements. You can find the link in the description to go and watch that video.
Shameless plug. But yeah, I will get a Wii U at some point. Although, knowing my track record with Nintendo consoles, I'm probably going to get it at the end of its lifespan. I only got this about a year or two ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something.
But the problem with Nintendo is that is it the same with consoles? They don't drop the retail price.
The retail price dropped. I think.
Or is it just games?
I think the retail price drops on the consoles because they can't keep a console full price for that long.
Or go for a second-hand one.
Yeah, true. I mean, mine was brand new from Argos, I think. So I don't know. I never really looked at that, but I know the retail price of the game is just fucking stupid.
It is stupid.
But now we get to really show some doors what we're made of. You ready for this? Door power bomb.
It's totally like overpowered
Showed that
door.
That door won't messing with us anymore. I'm gonna open this. I'm just gonna open this just for the certs. Just so it's open for later.
What's the radius of a power bomb?
It's about a screen and a half. I don't know what it is in like meters.
Yeah.
It's a wide area. It's about a screen and a half if you want to take it in like game terms.
Yeah.
Oh, how fast you go with the speed boost. It's just I love the after trail you get as well. It's really smashes home how fast you're going. Stop. That's a cool thing. Now we're back at Criteria, we can enter our ship. Not only does it act as a save point, but it also acts as a recharge station for everything. Your energy tanks, your missiles, your sub tanks. I thought I was sub tanks. Your reserve tanks, which basically store backup energy in case you lose all your main energy.
So where to now? We're backtracking a bit.
Well, now I'm just getting some upgrades that are sort of chilling around in Criteria and Brinstar. So I can consider this part a little bit of a collectathon. This part tends to fuck me up, but if you use speed booster, go up here. Jump up. Jump up here. Go into the power bombs. Put a power on there. It opens up a secret passage, which you need to use the wall jump to get into. I think. Oh god. I think you're actually. I think you're actually supposed to use the shine spark, which is a secondary upgrade you get with the speed booster that you're not told about until you find it throughout the game to get through here. But that's how I've always done it, and that's how I always will do it. This part is quite dangerous because this acid here does a lot of damage. However, you just try and stay out of this way for as long as you can and you should be fine. Because we're going to find ourselves in this room. Oh god. I don't know if I'm going to go back to it later, which you kind of do need to if you want to get some particular upgrades. But I'm going to go through this room at least once. Because at the end of this first part is an energy tank, and at the end of the second one is 2 missile tanks. So, through here is our NX energy tank upgrade. Boom. Now, I think, looking at this room, okay, that's the end of the room, let's go back where we came from, right? Yes. However, if we go here, power bomb. There's more! And I'm getting damaged. Ugh. There's more we can do. So we need to keep on going along this passage here. I'm just going to wait for the acid, because this acid really, really, really can fuck you up. Even the gravity suit doesn't fare very well, which is the second suit upgrade we'll be getting. Even that doesn't fare very well against acid, but it makes you completely immune to lava, so, you know. It has its perks. Oh god, I didn't notice that. It's like a volcano. So, through here, and we can shoot all this out of the way.
Oh wow.
We jump over this, and there's a floor. You want to veer to the left and keep shooting so you get these walls, and there's a missile upgrade. Now, the reason why we're seeing this again is if I feel like getting that second missile, we're going to have to go all the way back through.
Yep.
But we're not going to do that just now, because that would be tedious and laborious, and we don't want to do that. So, we'll just go back down here, hit power bomb there, and then, oh, power, oh no, I won't get those power bombs. That's handy. I never noticed those before. Back here, with the ciphers.
Here we are.
So now I think I'm trying to think, where do we need to go now? I think we need to go and get Crocomire now. Crocomire is the second mini-boss of the game found in Norfair. I'm pretty sure that's where we need to go. However, before we go there, we're going to find a cell. We're going to go and get that energy tank, which we saw earlier.
Oh, yes.
On the way, we're going to pick up some other upgrades. And we're also going to find an area that kind of blew my mind when we first played this game, because it really shows how connected all the areas are. There's this particular thing. So we're going to go down this elevator, and we're going to find ourselves back in back in Upper Brinstar with this very catchy music.
So this seems like a perfect place to end this part and move on to the next one as we continue our quest.
Yep, definitely.